Hey everybody, it's Party Elite. Welcome you back to another episode of our Total War 3 Kingdoms Records mode. Let's play as Sun Ce. This is going to be another episode full of death and devastation. The fires of war are still very much ablaze, ladies and gentlemen, and we are now on the front foot. I would say last session we were a little bit on the back foot, or at least I felt a little bit on the back foot because of the Sun Ce situation, but things have turned around. We're about to take the farmlands at Anping, thanks to Sun Ce's angels, as it were. We've got Sun Ce more or less ready to turn around and strike as well. We might give it one more turn, though. And over here, of course, we have Zhao Du trying to hold the line, while Sun Ce himself will probably move down towards Lang Yi. Now, the thing about hitting Lang Yi is that Kong Rong is here, and he's a spy of ours, so it seems like we'd be pulling the trigger a little too early if we strike down here. The other option, I've been mulling over this between sessions, the other option is that Sun Ce kind of heads towards this peninsula instead, while Zhao Du is holding the line over here, and that gives us a bit more of a structured approach down south afterwards, while down south over here, Sima Yi's army will be kind of curving up this way, right? So I think that's the way we're going to do it. A little bit of an adjustment to what I discussed last session, but still a fairly aggressive situation we find ourselves in. So it should be a fun session, I hope. Now, I just want to mention really quickly, folks, I apologize for the delay in the release of this episode. Hopefully you either saw the status update on the channel's community tab, or you saw my tweet. If you don't follow me on Twitter, the link is in the description down below. It's a good way to kind of stay up to date with sudden changes in scheduling. I was just dead. I was exhausted, and it was impossible for me to get any videos out that day. So I apologize for the delay. I thank you very much for your patience. I really appreciate your understanding. But we are back now and keeping the momentum going. Fear not. This is a campaign I will be playing to its conclusion. I've grown too attached to our storylines. And I think we all know how I am with storylines, right? So, folks, let's go ahead and dive on into Anping, I think, to kick things off. I do believe we have to fight that one, if I recall correctly, and then we'll move the rest of our troops in, as I'd discussed. A fair bit of money to spend as well. A food situation we'll need to solve, but maybe taking Anping will help us, at least close the gap there. And we also want to remember to share our expertise. In fact, sorry, before I forget, because I know I will, before we dive into the farmland, let's go ahead and take a look at our court and see if there's anyone we can share our expertise with. I wouldn't mind getting someone like TU over here. In fact, let me just check over here. I wouldn't mind getting someone that can help us counteract corruption or reward the filial and incorrupt, or whatever, whichever option it is, as a way of reducing corruption, because it's really becoming a major problem. There's a couple of ways of solving it. One is, of course, technology, which is something we are pursuing. Another is, what's the other? More administrators, which is something I really should spend the time in investigating. And of course, the other is more assignments. I feel like I need to recruit some more commanders, honestly. Like, we just don't have enough. Like Genji we can pull. Obviously, the Sentinels are also capable of helping fight corruption if they're the right kind. And we've got money, so maybe we go ahead and recruit a couple of these higher rank ones in the hope of being close to what we need from them, right? So let's go ahead and recruit you, buddy. And let's see. I should have checked his name. Should have checked his name, because now... Oh, there we go. Tu Ying. Yeah, so he's got counteract corruption already. That's excellent. I'm going to actually just assign him right away. We're going to do this slowly but surely. We're going to hire somebody else as well, because, again, the reason we went to the court screen in the first place was to share some expertise, but we've come away with a new courtier instead, I suppose. 25% corruption, 3.9k income. Do we have any assignment active here already? This is at Jianyi, so we could send Tu Ying in here to reduce corruption by, what is it, 50%. So it feels kind of wasteful. Let's go ahead and see. So Jianyi already has somebody. Po Yang, is my #1 pick right now. Corruption here is pretty bad. A loss of 50% off 1.2k is about 600 lost there, whereas Po Yang, we're losing 25%, so a quarter of about 4k is about 1,000. Okay, that's still... You know what? Let's do it at Po Yang. I feel like it's going to be... It's such a lucrative commandery Let's just go ahead and do it over here. Counteract corruption, please. And let's go back to the court screen. A little bit of court management before we start the violence, I suppose, today. Just a little bit of court management. And folks, I just want to mention really quickly as well, if you've been enjoying this series and you'd like to see it continue, the best way to make sure that happens is by letting me know. And the best way to let me know is by leaving a like and a comment down below. It does make a very, very big difference in just how I approach content on the channel. This was a useless hire. I wish I'd checked before anyway, it's fine. It's fine. We're giving people employment, leading people to success in the future. Let's hire somebody else. But yeah, so if you leave a like and a comment down below, it does make a very big difference in just how I approach content on the channel, what I do more or less of, what series, you know, continue, what slows down. And beyond that as well, I do read through all the comments to get your thoughts, your opinions, your suggestions. It's good fun for me to read through the comments. I genuinely enjoy doing it. So do please keep it all coming. There we go. There we go. So let's go ahead and give Ganzi over here some of our expertise. I believe he'll be down over here. And once we share our expertise with you once, we're able to level you up in this general direction for the industrial exploitation, which is also helpful. And then next turn, we should be able to, well, in a couple turns, we'll be able to share more expertise, get that stability, get that counteract corruption assignment, and then assign you somewhere where we can take advantage of that. And there's a couple of spots. I mean, Yangzhou's Toolmaker, which we do have to upgrade as well. Let's not forget. We could definitely use counteract corruption over here. That's about 1.2k. In fact, I probably should have sent our other guy over here. I could also get an administrator here. Reduce construction costs, better food production. It's obviously pointless. Any administrator drops corruption, let's not forget, right? So it doesn't matter who I throw in here. Now, where's most of our income coming from here? Industry and peasantry. Industry and peasantry. All construction cost reduction, income from all sources. Tianlin might be a good good administrator here. Just extra income and the reduced corruption. Only 30%. It's not a 50% reduction, but it's still something. He's a low-ranking individual, but he might be best suited for this job. Tengpu and Yuan Sang, of course, can't. All right, sure. You know what? Let's go ahead and do it. Let's give that man, you know, a lot in life so he can maybe be happy with it. He's already pretty satisfied, but that extra increase and the corruption reduction, sure. Sure, let's do it. Yangdao hasn't had an administrator in how long? And let's actually also talk to the Han Empire about the Lujiang territory. Lujiang lumberyard, as it were. How do we make this work? You want territory for territory? No, I don't want your money. I don't want to give you territory. I'll give you my money. They're very poor in terms of food as well. Unfortunately, so are we. I could probably just give them some, like, stone pigs and, I don't want to give them a horse. I could give them... These are all fancy armors. Tempered iron skin, not so fancy. Warriors reinforced leather, same thing. All right, we're close. Let's go ahead and give them some money. Let's give them a little bit of money. And that should do the trick. I could actually give them money per turn as well, if that does a better job. Like a cheaper job of it. Let's go right up to 1,000 plus, or close to 2k, I guess, first. Okay, so that's a little over. And drop it a touch. There. And this will at least get rid of that Han Empire enclave that has been bothering me and many of us for so very long. So let's go ahead and propose this deal. Some money, some ancillaries. We got the territory. Cool. So be it indeed. Oh, that feels so much better. It feels so much better to just have the border gore removed, as it were. And that also gives us this entire commandery, right? So we can get rather an administrator over here. And the lumberyard, a little bit of income. It's not a lot, it's a little bit. Let's go ahead and upgrade you, though. I want to make sure we have a bit of a garrison there. And though we've drained all of our money right now, we are about to dive on into the farmland over here, make some money back, and hopefully solve that food situation at the same time. Let's do it. Close victory, medium predicted casualties. I can't have medium predicted casualties. Wow. medium predicted casualties is the words I'm trying to say, or are the words. English is failing me right now. The reason for that prediction is the defenses, but the thing is we've got flaming shots, we've got trebuchet, and I do believe that this army is just going to kind of run out from behind their walls and try to attack me in the open field. So if we fight this ourselves, we will not take too many losses at all. So to the battlefield we go, folks, and hopefully that'll allow us to maintain momentum. All right, folks, let's make some quick work of this battle, shall we? I think I'm fine deploying exactly where we are again. I suspect the enemy is going to come barreling forth towards us, and even if they don't, we've got the flaming shots. We need to get rid of these towers and just push through. We'll cause more than enough damage. I'm not too, I'll be honest, I'm not too concerned about this battle. So let's go ahead and just get everybody formed up back over here, please. If I could just, wow. This army is a pretty large army. Let's get all of our cav off to the side over here. This is a really large army. Or it's a small deployment zone. Who knows? Does it really matter? We have the numbers. We have the expertise. This should be a non-issue. Let's go ahead and get y'all into turtle formation. Let's get you guys into your spear wall formations as well. Let's get our archers back over here. And let's get our trebuchet back over here. Again, group y'all up. Make sure we're using our regular shots. Fire at will can stay on, sure thing. And let's get our archers. Oh, sorry. There we go. Get our archers firing. All right. I was like, hang on a second. Flaming shots, so that if and when we decide to use them against the towers, we'll have that active already. Though part of me believes that it won't even be necessary again. Like I said, I think they're going to sally forth. Put the oil down over here. Sure, why not? Let's put the stakes down over here as well. Sure, why not? And let's begin. Let's begin. Start firing away right away. And again, I suspect they're going to move forward. Oh, not yet. Oh, have they been updated? Have they been made a little bit smarter? Looks like they've blocked the approach over here with stakes, but let's see if we can't bait them out with a little bit of damage. Oh, there we go. In come some hits. Nice, nice. They're very densely packed, so we should be getting some decent damage done, I think. And again, when the time comes, we'll creep forward. We'll destroy these towers. And if we have to circle around them, we'll do that too. We'll do that too. Oh, man, look at that. Oh, my God. Absolutely beautiful. Yeah, here they come. I knew they couldn't resist the allure of charging forth into my arrows and rocks. Oh, the sound. Look at that bar drop. I mean, these guys are doing some hefty damage here. Almost 100 kills each. Oh, and they're just clumping up even more at this point. They're just clumping up even more at this point. I can't even, like... It's like, where do we look? Anywhere the rocks land will cause damage. I do love the sound of the rocks whizzing through the air. Oh, didn't hear it that time. Alright, let's make sure we are... Oh, yeah. See the damage being done there. Fire up over there. Try and get some of them on the retreat, because one of the biggest issues we can have is if on the retreat they decide to stop retreating and then they stay inside. That would be a big problem. Archers are able to fire away. Let's go for it. Spear warriors are going to give up pretty easily, I think. Get some of you firing up over there. I don't like the fact that their archers are kind of free to come towards us. Get you firing over here. Get our artillery firing over here. These guys are nicely clumped up. Good stuff. We continue to scare some of them away. I do fear their return, and it looks like a couple of units have stayed back. Oh, they're pushing up now. All right, fair enough. Fair enough, fair enough. Our artillery could continue to fire up there as well. Keep scaring those guys off. Sure, let's get to it. Good work over here. Let's get you two firing on the other archer unit. These guys are closing the gap, so that's okay. Again, if we get into a little bit of melee, it's not the end of the world. Get you firing over there. Let's get you firing all the way back over there. These guys have given up. Excellent. Let's go ahead and get these two turning around and firing over here then. This should be done. This should be done relatively soon, I think. Oh my god. Good hit over here as well. These trebuchet, man. Rank 7 each. They're getting some work done. Good stuff over here. Get you firing up there, please. Get you two firing at the G infantry captain. Don't march forward if you don't have to. Alright, looks like we're okay. Rocks continue to be flung. I wonder if we should fire over here a little bit. There is that spear warrior unit as well. There's this clump, actually. Let's hit this clump. Let's hit that clump. These guys are giving up on the fight. These guys are next. Try and prevent them from closing the gap to our cavalry over here. There we go. Beautiful. And let's go ahead and fire at the archers. Let's not take pointless damage over here. Let's turn you two around a bit more and fire at these archers. Finish the scaring them off bit. Firing over there. Yeah, we're doing okay, I would say. I'd say we're doing okay. Get a couple hits into the G infantry captain with our trebuchet. And then we'll maybe continue firing at... Well, you know what? Let's continue firing at this clump, actually. Pretty hefty clump. Archers, let's fall back a little bit. Stop giving chase. Now, looks like they're turning around and getting back in. Fair enough, fair enough. Trebuchet fire continues as well. Oh my god, that just... absolute devastation. Absolute devastation. Alright, everyone focus over here. Let's scare these spear warriors off, and then we'll fire back there. That one volley should do the trick here. There it is. Fire back there next. We'll get a fair bit of damage done, I think. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that number drop. Look at that number drop. And these guys are clumped up as well, so we're causing collateral damage almost certainly. Yep, excellent. That's taken care of. Let's get you two turning around firing over there. Let's get you two turning around firing over here. Our artillery can fire... Yeah, still fire over there. Actually, you know what? Fire back there. Those guys are pulling back and they're at full health. That's a bit of a problem. That's actually a bit of a problem. You can fire over here now. Oh yeah, looks like we're gonna have... No mass routes yet. No mass routes yet. Some shatters coming through. Hopefully we can get some more shatters to happen. Step out of our comfort zone. Fire at those archers back there. Finish scaring them off completely. Our artillery continues to fire up over here. Seems like we've done some damage. Running out of ammo now. Go ahead and fire over here. Hit this clump. Might get them to break again, and that might be all we need. Though our ranged units should probably turn around and fire over there instead. Starting to take some damage maybe, I think. Though no, I don't think so. Keep firing up there. Work done over here. Beautifully done. Another shatter. Keep forward. How are those towers doing? We are within the tower range, so let's be very wary of that, please. I say to myself, obviously. Okay. Set those towers on fire. Our trebuchet are out of ammunition. So we need to make sure we set the towers alight. We can get closer. And we can fire away at those spears. Now what I might want to do is send my cavalry around the long way, right? Charge these guys down. Towers are almost... Oh, yeah, there we go. Good stuff. We'll go... You know what? Let's move forward and lose formation. I'm too, too bloodthirsty right now. We will be taking some damage, obviously, as these towers are able to fire away until they do burn down completely. Oh, looks like it's a victory. Just my archers getting within range was enough. Beautiful. Decisive victory is ours, as predicted. Minimal losses, maybe like 100, if even that many. Man, look at those kill counts, though. The trebuchet alone got nearly... Actually, they got over 1,000 together. Very nice. Very nice. And of course, the dice gods will determine what happens over here. Get a little bit of money, that's not a problem. And you know what? Yeah, we lost 122. That's not bad. And the dice gods say... Loot and occupy. Fair enough. A little bit more money taken. You know, if we hadn't looted and occupied, our food situation may have been solved. That's okay. Let's go ahead and get the repair done. It's not terrible. The food situation isn't terrible. Sunren and Lady Wu are oath sworn. Sunren and Diaotan are oath sworn. I would hope I would hope for that. And actually, if we have a little bit of money, we can use it perhaps down over here at Kwaiji. It's supposed to be our bread basket, right? A little bit of food production to be had over here. I believe we have some percentage bumps as well. Yeah, so let's go ahead and get this upgrade commissioned. We can't rush it, unfortunately. It'll cost 1,100. We can rush it next turn. Well, we don't need to, actually. Hold on a second. It's a one-turn construction. It's fine. All right. That's that taken care of. There is more progress to be made. Let's go ahead and send... Well, it's tempting, isn't it? Like, how bad could it be if we strike the farmland right now? No, it's foolish. Let's stay put. Let's stay put. Let's take advantage of the mustering. Let's stay put. Dao Du, do we send you in? strike this army, finish it off before the reinforcements arrive, because the reinforcements will arrive. This army is the only one that's actually kind of scary. We're pretty well healed up. We strike over here. Those guys will follow through. We can push up and set up an ambush instead as well. That's the other option, of course. Chances are, if we set up an ambush, we'd ambush this army, which is already pretty much destroyed. Part of me would almost rather fight all three of them at once. Almost. You know what, actually? You know what? I think I'd be fine fighting all of them at once. We do have Sima Lang is our spy, is he not? He is indeed. Not enough for a military revolt, unfortunately. Just a little short. Gain per turn is 22. If we pull back, we can do a military revolt. If we pull back, what about with you? So, okay, let's see. Hypothetically, this should work, right? Hypothetically, it just feels weird causing a military revolt in an army that has a different spy. But that would free Sun Ce up to strike at Lang Yi, I suppose. Alright, well, okay, here we go. So first of all, let's repair that. Second of all, let's go ahead and check who's in charge of this army. It is Xin Ping. Alright. So, Kong Rong, let's go ahead and... Yeah, he's maxed out with cover as well, so we might as well... Military revolt. Okay, so it can only be these guys. That's what I figured. That makes a lot more sense. See, that's the thing about the poison military provisions thing. Oh, interesting. Got a much smaller pool to pick from. Oh, because he's spying on Yuan 10. Oh, of course, of course, of course. What am I thinking? Right, okay, so you know what? We do have to wait then. We do have to wait, unless... Yeah, no. Oh, that's too bad. One turn. It's not the end of the world. We can set up an ambush. I guess it would minimize our losses. We could also poison the provisions, but then we wouldn't be able to get the revolt next turn. Fair enough. Let's go ahead and strike. Here's my hope. We're going to go ahead. We're going to strike. We're going to eliminate this army. We could actually draw out the reinforcements. Extract our spy. Right. Remove this entire contingent. Further weaken them. You know what? You know what? Let's do it. Let's Zhao do it. Let's dive on in. So Sima Lang, wait a second. Why can't I extract him? He has the network and he has... Hang on a second. What? Tooltip, tell me. Tell me why. Alright, fine. Don't extract then. That's a bit silly. That's a bit silly. I don't want to kill him pointlessly. Let's withdraw. That's frustrating. Fine, let's fall back then and set up an ambush. That's how the game wants to play it. Let's set up an ambush. I want to use him properly. I don't want to kill him. That's horrible. Set up an ambush over here. That's a bummer. It would have been so great if we dove in there, stole their reinforcing army's troops, and then just destroyed them. Hopefully they don't come in together. If they do come in together, then I don't have a choice. I have to fight. And hopefully we get the ambush off successfully, and then we can just do the military revolt instead. Anyway, oh, now it's... Was it not just telling me I could hit Lang Yi this turn? Alright, well, since I can't, let's go ahead and pull up to the edge of the border here. And we can get into an ambush stance. You know, this army might try to strike. Again, puts Kong Rong in a bit of a rough spot, but hey, it is what it is. And I think I'll loop around and take the peninsula. As much as I said, let's take the peninsula first, I think we'll just loop around down this way. You, meanwhile, one more turn of waiting. One more turn of waiting, sure. And Sun Quan as well, one more turn of waiting. Okay, so that's the turn. We have to pick out a reform. We already know which kind of tree or branch we're going down. I believe this one's the next one. 15% income from industry. And then over here, we're going to have the reduction in corruption. First, I like to see the number. So 4277. This animation, while beautiful the first couple times, it's like afterwards, it's just like, all right, cool. Look, let me skip it. Issue that. Decent bit of a bump. And that is the turn. See what the AI does over here. You continue to pull down south, probably defending over there, skipping past my ambush. These guys are at sea. Okay, fair enough. That wasn't too bad. They managed to skip by my ambush. Not really surprised there. I didn't have the perfect coverage, but it actually works out for us, I would say, in the end. That actually works out for us quite well. Spy returning, Sumalang. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I was wondering about that. See, because, oh, hey. What did we just accomplish? Have your capital. Capture 25 regions north of the Yangtze River, I assume, because of the conquest of Anping. That must be it. Okay, fair enough. Almost done. Yeah, I noticed that this bar over here shrunk a little bit, and I was like, oh, that's strange. Didn't realize it's because my spy decided to... Man, why? That's so unfortunate. That's so unfortunate. I was really hoping to use that military revolt, have some fun with it, but no, the game says no. I'll scare these guys off. Can we wreck them? Surely we can reach them. Yeah, there we go. And we can auto-resolve this one. Make it a night battle. We'll delegate it, and they will be completely destroyed. Down they go. Only lost 130. That's not too bad. Decent bit of money made. And Zhang what happens to you? Seems like we're releasing you. We're fortunate on this day. Let's go ahead and take the ransom. I'm so bummed about that. I'm so bummed about that. So what are you doing? You're just coming back? Did I tell you to come back? God. Who allowed you to have a mind of your own? Now, what happened to this other spy over here? Yang Song is a chancellor. That's you, right? Fair enough. I guess it takes a turn to flip over. Would much rather have my spies and armies, if I'm completely honest. I'm curious where these two armies are headed. Because I would like to engage them. I would like to engage them. Alright, let's go ahead and pull up to here, I would say. There's that army up there. These two armies, I mean, they can strike Taishan. We'll get a little bit closer. We're in reinforcement range. We'll get a little bit closer. And I'm wondering if... Hang on a second. Wow, this really didn't help our food situation as much as I was hoping it would. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. What about the farmland over here? Cannot be upgraded. We don't have the right reform. This farmland over here, though, we can upgrade this. Yeah, that should be good enough. Let's pay for it. Just to solve our food problem. That can spiral out of control otherwise. All right. Down over here. Regular stance. We can take Langyi. No problem. Sun Quan, you're ready to move as well. Or we give it one more turn. So we're maxed out. Cao Cao just pulled back to the farmland here, right? We could... This is an opportunity to take him out. Let's go ahead and do what we know we want to do. Sun Ren. Let's pull you up towards... Oh, we're going to go around this way, right? We're going to go the long way with Sun Ren. Anping does call to me, but that's Sun Quan's destination. All right, let's stick to the overall strategy. Let's stick to the strategy we discussed. Pull you over to here. Looks like we're home free, actually. Looks like I don't have to worry about being attacked over there. We'll stay put there, though. Sun Quan, we're waiting a turn. Down over here. Sun Se into Langyi. And I think we'll just fight this right now. Medium predicted casualties. Make it a night battle. Why not? We haven't had one of those in a while. No Bastion artillery. That's really the only thing I worry about when I go into a siege battle. We, of course, want to fight this ourselves because I can't trust the AI with it. We'll probably lose way too many troops. To the battlefield we go. Lubu, this is what you get for your fruitless war. Alright, here we go, folks. I'm still really kind of bummed about that spy. As that loading screen was going through, I was just like grumbling to myself about it. Because how cool would it have been? I don't know why the extraction didn't work. Because I'll be honest, this was the first time I got to set that up. Unless I did it before in this Let's Play. It was the first time I kind of got to set that up properly. And didn't get to see it. It might be because I didn't have a slot open in the attacking army, I guess. But that would be... I don't know, I couldn't even extract his reinforcements. I wish the tooltip... I wish it would tell me as I hovered. Anyway, it is what it is. It's a thing of the past. What matters is we are still very much on the front foot. I think I'm going to push through over here. There are some barricades that need taking care of. But that's kind of across the board. This is a massive city. We might take some losses. But hey, that's the cost of war, right? That's the cost of war. Let's get our cavalry set up over here. Let me just check over here. So if we try to break through the walls here, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so 1, 2, 3, and 4 need to be taken out if we're going to punch through the walls over here. In that case, let's go ahead and get a pair of you. Well, let's get all of you in loose formation, flaming shots, not in skirmish mode, guard mode on, right? They do have vanguard deployment, so we can get a pair over here. You fire there, you fire there. You're going to fire over here. And let's get 2 of you over here. You know what, why not? Why not just set all these things alight? Meanwhile, our trebuchet is going to be firing away at the wall section over here to get rid of that. Let's shift you over a little bit. The reason why I shifted is because once the wall gets cleared, I want to have clearer angles to fire. Actually, you know what? Let's try something here. Let's shift you even further over so that we can get a clearer angle into the city after the walls have been destroyed. In fact, even more so. Why not? Let's have some fun. Let's experiment a little bit. So that's that taken care of. Let's make sure everybody here is grouped up. Let's make sure you are in your own group as well. We've got our troops over here. I believe we can do you. There we go. We'll march through. Probably more in a more organized fashion when the time actually comes. And our cavalry, yes. Let's get all of you grouped up off to the side here, barreling through those walls when the opportunity presents itself. We could also, alternatively, we take, see, what I'm thinking is I could take out these walls, and then the cavalry could go rushing through here as well as here. But that tower over there would hurt us a little bit. Just a touch. We'd probably swing by it quickly enough. You know what, we're fine. Okay. Deployables remaining, sure, but I don't need to use them or anything. So let's not waste our time on that. Shall we begin? I believe we're completely set up. Nobody is left isolated. I guess we could move Guotia up a little bit, just so he can feel like a part of the action. It's always nice to feel like a part of the action, right? And let's get to work. Get you firing there, get you firing there. Come on, get to work right away. Good stuff. That should be pretty quick, I think. Come on now. A little bit of damage done there. How are we doing? How are we doing? 16%, 13%, 24%. Need to pull them back like as soon as the work is done, right? Let's not overstay our welcomes. We're widely spread as well, so the damage being done to us should be minimized. Almost ready to pull you back. Almost ready to pull you back. Okay, looks like we're good. Over here, we are good. Pull you back. And over here, we are... Wow, these guys are really not doing a good job, are they? What about over here? 72%. Let's pull you back. What's going on here? You're firing over here. I guess that tower... No, that tower... I mean, these archers are obviously firing at us. But I would certainly expect to cause fire damage a bit more quickly than this. Come on, guys. Wow. I was not expecting that. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. It's not the end of the world. The rain, I assume, is not helping. But we're okay. Keep cracking at that fort wall over there. We've destroyed at least one of their towers, I believe. The one's about to go down as well, soon. Should hope. This one has taken enough damage, yes. We need to get here quickly. Let's go. We've actually taken a lot more damage than I'm comfortable with having taken. Get you firing at the next section, please. That's a lot of damage. Stack of archers firing at us. What did I expect, I suppose? This ought to do the trick. A little bit of focus fire. One more volley or so should do the job. Come on now. There we go. That'll do it. Pull back. Alright, cool. Job done there. This one is almost done burning down. This one is very close to burning down as well, I think. Yep, good. That one's down. Excellent. Still firing away. This wall section should fall soon. Alright, now I feel a lot more comfortable with getting in here and getting some cinematic shots and whatnot. Wow, that was, I wouldn't call it rough so much. They just didn't get as much damage done as I would have expected, honestly. Okay, let's pop some shots over here. These guys are nicely clumped up. Now is a good opportunity for that, I would say. We do want to save ammunition, like our arrows, our flaming arrows, for some of the towers on the inside. Because there are quite a few. There are quite a few. Now, our archers have fallen back. What we can do is we can kind of pull them off to the side over here. Let's see. What's the range on that tower? It goes up to there. Okay, let's go ahead and pull our archers over to here then. And then we can fire away at some of these towers, again, when the opportunity kind of presents itself. Let's go ahead and break down the fort wall over here as well. Because then I can send my cavalry through that little gap too. We'd have to pull them in pretty quickly because these towers have a decent range. Alright. At the end of the world. Come on now. Let's get to work here. 40% damage already done. Keeps the archers off these walls as well. Give me some good shots. Come on now. There we go. Oh, I just love how the smoke and, well, dust, I guess, kind of poofs, if you will. When you hit a very dusty object. If you ever put, like, dust on top of a drum and bang the drum. So a bit of a gap created there. I suppose we could widen it, right? So our cavalry has kind of free reign. And I'm kind of glad, actually, that we put ourselves over here, because if I want to, now I can fire at some of these units back there. How are our archers doing? They managed to pull back far enough. These archers could cause us some trouble. Let's group up over there. Taking a couple of risks, right? Let's try and have some fun with the siege battle. They've become somewhat formulaic, so I'm trying to switch things up where possible, so it's a little bit more entertaining, if you will. Okay, we're okay. Hopefully we can take out some of those towers. Hopefully this wall is going to drop now. There it goes. And we should be able to fire up there. We can fire over here as well, I imagine. Do that. If we can scare these guys off, then our cavalry has free reign, right? Because right now, if I move forward, they can very quickly pivot, and these guys can very quickly pivot as well. Go ahead and fire up here, please. Are we out of range of the tower? Indeed, we are. Firing way over here, get some damage done. Set it alight. Set the other one alight as well. Done any second now. Come on. And switch. Beautiful. These archers have turned around. They are firing at us. Would not be a terrible idea to respond in kind. Alright, let's go ahead and pull these guys up. This is almost a light. There we go. Go ahead and fire over here. And our cavalry, I suppose we could send through. Are we not landing any shots here? 32 kills. We must be, but just not cleanly. Just not cleanly. Maybe we can fire up there instead. Nah, it's gonna hit this wall, isn't it? Maybe up there, and missed shots will hit the clumps. We can hope for the best. Now, if the fire spreads, we'll get some good work done back there as well. I don't know. Putting, like, that's a gamble. Oh, look at that. Dropping their smoke. Turn you around, fire up there. Close enough. Get you firing over here. Let's do it. Yeah, let's not wait for the fire to spread. Let's spread it ourselves, right? Cavalry pulled back. Let's go ahead and send our cav in. go ahead and send our cabin. Let's go. The reason why I'm sending them up here first is because then I can control their split and maybe draw the spears in one direction and then go in the other. Whatever feels appropriate. We're done over there. Fire up there, please. You're still firing over here. Yep. Once we set this one alight, we'll get everybody focusing on maybe these archers over here. Or you know what? They're so low on ammunition, I say we stay focused on that one. 25%, 30%. Alright, looks like we're free to come through this way. This way. Are you on fire? Indeed you are. Well, close enough to it. Get them all firing over here next. Managed to sneak through. I don't want to chase those archers up there, obviously. We're going to charge into the saber cavalry over there. We have to take care of the barricade first, of course. Oh, look at that. Oil, nicely set up. All right, very well. In we go. Send you in over here. Oh, please give me some clean charges. They did manage to stop, but they did not manage to brace. They didn't turn around in time. Good stuff. Beautiful. That's exactly what I was hoping for. That's exactly what I was hoping for. Let's go ahead and hit these archers. Unfortunately, they will harass us otherwise. Take some hurt that way. We've taken control of their tower. Good for us. Good work over here. These archers are very close to, I think, giving up as well. We're just going to charge into them for good measure. That should definitely finish them off. And over here, these archers are out of ammunition. These towers have been taken care of as well. In we go up over here. Good bit of damage done, I suspect. Barricade is almost taken care of, sort of. In fact, you know what? We don't even need to do that. We don't even need to do that. Pushing over here, because we can just push up this way. Pull back. Yeah, they have set the oil alight as well. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool that they do that. We can capture these towers if we're feeling so lucky. But we're going to get focused down and pretty badly hurt, actually. 46. Yeah, you can see us taking damage. In come these charges. We're clear to ride up over here. Let's go. Let's get you up here as well, please. Come on. Let's go, let's go. Are you still working on the barricade? There we go. Hopefully they'll actually come up here. Get you guys out of here. Let's go. Get out of there, get out of there. Why are you going? Okay, sure. I mean, hey, you do you. Actually pull you up this way. Pull you up over here. Pull you up over here. Let's go. Just trying to get a surround going over here. We can just sandwich the G infantry captain. Starting to run out of ammunition. That's fair. Let's get our archers moving in. Let's go. These guys are pulling back. Wedge formation for you. You're in wedge formation already. Maybe get these guys behind. See, they're running away towards their towers, which is worrying. What are you doing up there? Pull back, man. Get out of there. Get out of there. Oh, I see what I did. Wondering about that. Push up. We're fine. We're taking that back. Pull you up a little bit. And let's get ready for some charges. In we go from all directions. Just eliminate the G infantry captain and capture the town. We might take a little bit of damage on these charges, unfortunately. But we're going to deliver a fair bit as well, as you can see. Oh my god, they're just absolutely melting away. Beautiful. Beautiful. Enemy runs. Excellent. Charge through them then. Bring you up here. Hello, Lantern. Why go that way? Like, there's a safe path up over here. No, here. Fair, that's because of the barricade over here. But I'm surprised they're not able to go over the barricade. Not the end of the world. We're good. We've captured the town. Let's go ahead and get you guys set up over here. Let these guys come up. We'll go ahead and rock their world in a moment. Now, these guys are not braced either. I could send Sun Ce in as they're coming up the stairs. Hopefully... Nope, no. Turn around. Go ahead and hit these guys real hard. In we go. 49 goes right down. Fully surrounded. Morale is dropping. They're wavering. 44. Not the cleanest charges. They're kind of at that corner over there, but as you can see, clean enough. Clean enough. Turn around. Charge the spear guard. Oh, don't even need to. Don't even need to. Alright, decisive victory. Thought I'd try something a little different there with our archers, you know, firing from outside the walls and putting our trebuchet in a slightly different position. Like, it's one thing to try something different and change things up. I'm not going to go ahead and do something straight up stupid just for the sake of a challenge, because that's just dumb. Hopefully this is a nice middle ground, I guess. Lost 500, so we did take some decent losses. We were within, like, archer fire for a fair bit and things like that, but hey, it is what it is. We'll recover that quickly enough. And the dice gods say we are going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 loot and occupy. Big fans of looting today, these dice. So Langyi is a city. Go ahead and repair, repair all of this. Losing my voice over here. Again, eating away at our food, obviously, because of the distribution. But it looks like... Oh yeah, no, that's not... None of this is gonna... Well, we'll counteract some of it. I don't want this. I don't want this. We don't need income from peasantry. That's pointless. However, wouldn't mind spending some of that money. Get a better garrison at Dong, perhaps. Oh, you know what? I keep forgetting. Down over here. What do we want to get? We wanted to get you upgraded. Get which way? No, it wasn't, it was the toolmaker. I'm pretty sure that I wanted to upgrade. Income versus trade influence. No, maybe I'm mistaken. I could have sworn it was the toolmaker I wanted to upgrade. Maybe I already did. My apologies, folks. Why? I mean, a better garrison I'm never going to complain about. There's decent money to be made as well. But I would much rather have something like Dong get upgraded then, because then a better garrison further up in the front lines, as it were. Oh, this might be what I was thinking. You know what? Whether I was thinking it or not, let's go ahead and get this. The reduced corruption is going to be helpful. And I need more of that. I need much more of that. Oh, this might be what I was thinking. 3263. I guess we would have had enough money if we didn't spend it here. So I think I'm actually going to double down over here. Corruption, yes, is a problem, but a better garrison up there I think is a good idea. And then Lujiang, that's where I wanted to make that upgrade, I think. Okay, fair enough. So that's that done. Sun Ce has moved. We've taken Langyi. Zhao Du has, you know, defended here. Fair enough. Sun Quan waiting for his turn still. Next turn. Yep. And then down over here, I believe we're done waiting. I mean, I could wait one more turn, but I think that's pointless. We get right to the border over here. We can strike maybe next turn. We'd have to go over the border for that. We'd have to go over the border for that. I think I'm fine. It's just our protectors of heaven that aren't at full strength. So let's move up to the edge first, just to scout out, make sure we're not going to get caught out of position. Looks like we're okay. Let's move in. It's basically a full stack. We're fine. Besides, large town probably doesn't have a garrison outside of its, like, you know, local garrison, so to speak. We'll be okay. General skill points are available. That's fine. Zhang Zhao. We'll level them up eventually. Kong Rong's still leading an army. Yeah, so it's a turn before he starts serving in office properly. I'm still... Oh, man. It's okay. It's fine. It's fine. Money's mostly spent. A little bit left over here. Rivals, Zhao Du and Zhang He. That's fair. That's the turn. Let's see what the AI does. Oh, there we go. There we go. Getting in a position for something. The Alliance of the Hushed Wind has declared war on you. I'd be bothered by this, except I'm not, because weren't they already at war with me? Alliance of the Hushed Wind, Lu Bu and his vassals, and then Deng Jiang was the missing piece of the puzzle. No surprise there, it was just a matter of time. Fair enough. We were friends once. This is some garbage, though. Well, we'll delegate this, no point fighting this one. Lumberyard at Lujiang, that's hilarious. Non-aggression pact with Gongsun Shu. I mean, sure, I guess. Doesn't really make a big difference to me. this war with Zhengjiang. That's Chu Huang offers us peace on behalf of Zheng Tinyang. Rejecting will result in war. Chu Huang, who are you? Aren't you the guy over here? Hold on, the map is... Oh my god, I can't even rotate the map right now. Chu Huang, yeah, they're over here. Peace with Zheng Tinyang. They're the ones down south. Okay, this is... There we go. They're over here. I mean, I'll accept that. I didn't want this war with them anyway. So yeah, sure, whatever. I guess there's been a vassal shift going on. Oh man, I can't believe we lost territory. I can't believe the betrayal from Zhengjiang. That... I might not roll the dice on her. I think she's going to die. I think she's going to die. The betrayal. The betrayal, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I don't mind the peace treaty down over here. We don't need that war, but this is actually a full stack. We might actually want to pull back for that. And now that the war here is done, I guess that's why my movement might have actually affected that vassalization. All right, let's go ahead and pull back to the toolmaker. I think we need to defend that decently, I would say. Man. We were just talking about how happy I was that the Enclave is gone, and now here it is again. All right, fine. Shrema Yi, let's rush you back over to the toolmaker. Lu Jiang, again, it's got walls, so it can kind of defend itself, right? It'll, like, wait at the very least. They have trebuchet? No, they do not. All right, good stuff. It's too bad we had to rush back because we're still not replenishing because of that, but hey, it's fine. Let's go ahead and... I mean, this is still not a front line. Sun Ce is still barreling down from up over here. In fact, where do we strike next? We could hit Donghai, again, another city. It would hurt our food situation. Let's go ahead and take Penteng first, just to help our food situation, and then also to punish Zhengjiang swiftly. Like, I can't believe... I'm livid. I'm livid. Let's dive on in here. I'm sure we can auto-resolve this one. Yeah, go ahead and delegate that. I wish you could demand surrender of, like, smaller... Nah, actually, that would make it too easy. That would make it too easy. Lost 305, not too shabby. And let's go ahead and hope for the occupy. I could really use a simple occupation right now. Come on. Come on. Don't want to cause that kind of damage. I mean, it still helps our food situation. Alright, we're okay. We're okay. We're okay. This is the only real threat from Zhengjiang. Can't believe she would do that. Alright. Let's see if we have any potential turncoats over here. Yuan Xiao, okay. That war against Yuan Xiao is like how much of it is left, really? Right, Xunren is about to take the livestock farm over here. And she continues up north over there. Yuan Xiao has moved the army down over here. Du Feng, Dai Zhen, and Shu Yu. Who was the potential spy among his... Zhangba. Not really important over here. See, I feel like Sun Chen can, again, move in over here, but we saw some reinforcements flowing down. Okay, first of all, this is an easy decision, so Sun Ren into the livestock farm, let's go. And we'll just delegate this one, I'm sure. Really, medium predicted casualties again. So we have to fight that one, too. Again, it's just going to be a matter of... drawing them out and destroying them. This army is nearby. It will probably ping-pong between Anping and Zhongshan to defend. Or it'll strike at the farmland at Anping. Either of those are possibilities. Sun Quan. Now let's see. We could either pull you up in defense of Anping. Or we could strike this, not the city of Yi, but the farmland at Hene. He was supposed to carve up this way, but would it be so bad for him to carve up this way? Well, we'd miss a couple of towns. I am a little concerned. We're probably going to lose Anping. This is his distance on a forced march, but I wouldn't be surprised if on a regular march he can get to it as well. The garrison here is pitiful. Might cause some damage. If Sun Quan goes up, we can take Hene, Yi, Anping, the city of Bohai. Okay, so there's a dance we can do there. Little S. While over here, Zhao Du would move into the peninsula. Because since rather than looping around, because of the war declaration from Zhangjiang, he's had to loop this way. Zhao Du can hit the peninsula, as was kind of the original plan. So I guess it's kind of reverted back to that after all. All right, fair enough. Let's go ahead and take care of this, though. I would say Sun Ran. Let's go ahead, make it a night battle, and let's take it to the battlefield. All right, folks, let's make this a quick and simple... Oh, wait, it's not even a city battle. I should have checked the map. Why was it predicting medium casualties? What? What? It's an artificial way to force me out of the battlefield. Fair enough, if that's how you want it, game. If that's how you want it. Get everybody into formations. They don't really have anything that threatens me, if we're being honest. Let's go ahead and get all of our cavalry off to the side over here. Get y'all grouped up. Nice and easy. Of course, all of our archers will line up right back over here. Get y'all grouped up into the right modes and everything. And our trebuchet, of course, back over here. Grouped up and in the right mode. Tiatian, let's send you up front as well. Once Lu Bu is destroyed, I guess maybe we'll be finally able to trust Tiatian in full. But that is, you know, once he's destroyed. You know what? Why not put down some deployables? Sure, let's put you down over here. Put the oil down over here. And let's begin. Can't imagine this will be too rough a battle. I mean, I guess they have a lot of archers, to be fair. They do have a lot of archers. So I guess that's where the medium predicted casualties come from. Go ahead and move our cavalry up and around over here. We'll wait for frontline engagements to begin, then we'll send some cavalry into the front lines for rear charges, and the rest of our cavalry shutting down their archers. They do have quite a few archers, to be fair. All right, our shots are already getting some work done, it seems. Missed shots as they may have been, but that doesn't really matter. As long as it hits the enemy. Oh yeah, look at that. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I wish I could give orders in cinematic mode like you can in Warhammer 2. I got pretty, like, I got okay at that in Warhammer 2, just knowing the... like, having my group set up, because I have those habits set, basically, where I know exactly who's what. And how to access their, you know, abilities and whatnot. Who's what, as in, like, what group numbers and stuff I've set. Alright, here we go. Come on, there's nice clumps over here. Here we go. Oh, yeah, look at that. Oh, my God. Just completely hidden by the kicked up dust. All right, archers about ready to fire. Indeed, they are. Let's get rid of the G infantry captain, please. Our cavalry is about ready to dive in as well. Get you firing up over here. Get you two firing over here. These guys will give up soon enough. Let's, yeah, send our cabin. Let's send all of you up this way. We'll send these guys in for rear charges. Firing over here. Still firing over there. Yeah, we're okay. In we go. Just get them ready for rear charges, obviously. Wedge formation. We're going to dive you in. Send you through. Send you up there. Send you back there. Let's go. The rest of you go further back. Keep you chasing. Here come these charges. Let's go ahead and get these cavalry units in position. We ate a little bit of damage over here, actually. Alright, good stuff. Fire over here. Fire up there. Actually, not even that, because we've got our cavalry coming through. That rear charge will be devastating. Oh, yeah, look at that. Oh, my God. Rear charge over here. Let's pull you down over here, buddy. Let's pull you over a little bit. Prepare for a rear charge. In we go. Decent bit of damage done, not too shabby. And of course, in comes Lady Wu herself as well. Beautiful charge coming through, and devastation. Amazing. Crushed. Oh, these guys are still fighting over here. Alright. Alright, if that's what you want. We'll chase you down. Send you up as well. Let's go. Pull her back over here. Oh yeah, these guys are gonna... yeah, there it is. That's gotta be it. Come on now. Just a couple more white flags. Well, there's one. One more up here after these charges. And there you go. Nice and easy. Nothing too complicated. Go ahead and claim that victory. Decisive. We couldn't have lost too many. Maybe 100. Just over 100 perhaps. Nothing too wild, I think. Nothing too wild. Numbers are looking pretty good. That's good. Again, it's all about momentum, right? It's all about momentum right now. It's on our side. We've captured. I keep losing my voice. My apologies, guys. Momentum is very much with us, even though the dice gods are having us. Oh, finally, a simple occupation. Battlefield surgeon. Lady Wu has gained some extra experience. Good for you. Is that enough to level you up? No, it's not. But I just realized our expertise is stacked. Let's go ahead and get, who was it? Ganzi, was it? Yeah. I wish there was a share expertise button over here. I don't see one. I mean, if there is one, I wouldn't be surprised, because there certainly should be. But back to the court. Ganji, where are you? There you are. Share our expertise there, and let's make sure he is ranked up properly to counteract corruption. And then we can send him where? I mean, where were we looking at earlier? Already forgotten. My holdings have grown so massive, really. A little too massive, maybe. Ow. I'm tempted to say I'll just check later. Poyang has corruption reduced completely. Tangsha, I believe, hasn't been leveled up to be as profitable as it can be. So, to be honest, I should maybe focus on doing that a little bit. Maybe really focus on doing that a little bit. Was it Jiangxia? No. Was it actually Lujiang? I think it might have been Lujiang. Yeah. Yeah. Let's go ahead and get Buddy here. What was his name? Ganzi. There we go. Counteract corruption. Good stuff. I think it was Lujiang. All right. We've got you waiting to strike. We've got Sun Quan. I think about to strike. I think what we'll do is take, yeah, do the little zigzag I was talking about. Farmland, city, farmland, city, city. Because then, or it'll be farmland, city, 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 city. We'll see. We'll figure out what makes most sense. Dao Du will move towards the peninsula. Sun Ce continues down over here, crushing Zhangjiang. Zhebu doesn't look like he's going to be getting involved, honestly. Like, if we ask him for... Wow, really? You're feeling that cocky, eh? Wow, all right. Hey, good for you, buddy. I will make you pay for that insolence. Jeez. All right, it's not a problem. It's not a problem. Down over here, we'll crush Zhangjiang. Sun Ce is not going to have any issues. Yeah, these wars, it's just a matter of mopping them up. Now, we do have this slot open. Have you shifted? Hang on. Serving in office. All right, well, we'll see if and when that becomes of value. Kongrong, where is the army that you're leading? Last I saw, oh, there it is. Still a nothing army. Oh well, we'll find an opportunity to utilize Kongrong, I'm sure. Maybe when Zhao Du starts to take the peninsula. Nonetheless, folks, this is actually where we're going to call it a session. I think we've got our plans laid out for next session, but you know what they say about plans and the enemy. We'll see how they play out. I think we're doing quite well, though. Lubu is almost destroyed. Just the last couple of holdings left for him, in fact. Donghai and... Oh, yeah, just the small regional city and the fishing port. Oh, no, he's got Langyi up over here as well. But that's not going to be a problem. These wars are almost done. And then finally, we can take care of the other two kingdoms, so we can go from 3 kingdoms to 1 kingdom. Our kingdom. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed this session. If you did, you know what to do. Oh, so frustrating to see that back. We'll get rid of it next session. No fears, no worries. But yeah, if you enjoyed the session, you know what to do. Let me know by leaving a like and a comment down below. As always, it makes such a big difference in just how I approach content on the channel. As always, a massive thanks goes out to all of my channel members and patrons for supporting the channel on a monthly basis. You keep us alive and running smoothly. And a big ol' thanks goes out to each and every one of you for watching. Until next time, cheers.